Sejige came up with the first of Iran's consecutive 3 medals. Shabana Mansourian and Mariam Hashemi Faroud came up with that, and then finally Yuan Li wraps it up with a 3rd goal. So 3 goals for China and 3 goals for Iran, and almost 2 goals for the Philippines, but a gold and a silver, and they'll take that home easily. And a notable silver for Veronika Koutova. She may have only got her point from a slip, but still she'll take that back. And Vietnam in the opening bout getting the other silver medal, and that's the women's class is done. So now we get to the 48-kilogram men's final, and this is the wonderful Ji Hui Zhu from China taking on Yusof Nirnuk from Indonesia, another hometown hero for the fans to cheer here at the Session9. And Ji, well, we've seen some great things from him.
From a touch, Ji just slid in with a
point.
He slid in with a point for a couple of judges. Look at that.
Points.
Look at that. That's a fast right leg. That side kick has earned him from some of the judges already 4 points in the first 10 seconds of the fight.
Just look
Beautiful
at the way.
hooking his kick. Didn't score points with all of the judges.
He's very strong indeed. Ji in the red and Yusof in the black, and just look at the difference in the way that they're standing in their approach. And this is what we saw from Ji earlier today as well. He's almost ready to pounce at all moments.
He looks like a coil of speed there, like you said, ready to pounce there. And
stays out of the fighting distance.
You can sense that he closes that distance, and he's closing the distance and attacking at the same time. That's real skill.
That's what makes the difference, yeah.
A beautiful roundhouse kick that should have scored for Yusof. And that takedown, but actually...
Should be 4.
Looks like left side down. Roundhouse kick, scoring some points for him, but answered immediately by Ji.
Wow, this is great, because Yusof is keeping himself in striking distance. He's not happy with just taking home the silver by the looks of it. He wants to take home a gold for all these fans here. Indonesia, the hosts. We have one more finalist coming up in Yusof Widianto in the 56.
Well, Yusof is showing you why he's here. He's showing you why he's fighting for the gold medal now.
So
the difference in their scores, some of those roundhouse kicks and side kicks that Ji has scored that have given him 2 points, that point actually went to Yusof.
That's also going to keep him in striking distance.
He is well within striking distance for 3 of the judges, but again, Ji just earned a point here.
A point here, a point there.
That's
and then if he connects with a clean combination, that's a lot of points, and that's how you manage to get this progression that we've
hear the crowd trying to will Yusof on, because they realize, looking at the score with this open scoring, that he was within 2 or 3 points of making it even for most of the judges.
9-5, 4-5, 6-4, 6-5, 8-6. Not too bad at all. Yusof Nirnuk showing that he's unfazed by a very good fighter indeed. So here we go. 1-0 up. China looking for their 4th gold here on the final session.
Both fighters neutralizing the throw, showing that was a thigh kick with Ji sliding in with the right thigh kick. we'll see it happen so quickly. That's where those individual points start mounting from.
Now Yusuf is carefully
See, we just saw
coming
another
in.
one.
Yeah, that has been his go-to kick. It's given him most of his points, but also it sets this platform up for him to build up on it.
Well, it's one thing to cover the fighting distance. It's another thing to cover the fighting distance with an attack that leads.
Right,
He just showed us kicking a thigh kick from his front and back leg.
And then he comes in with the left cross after that.
There's a beautiful right from Yusuf, scored by 4 of the judges to put him on the board and followed
That's
up with
another
a
kick, and now he's
roundhouse
right
kick.
up there.
There's
another one.
There he is.
G doesn't like it. Is he going to push him off? Well, the one thing we saw was that G was almost impossible to push off this morning. But the scores right now with a 135 left, 3-3, 3-2, 2-3, 3-4, and 3-6. And those numbers for the Indonesian fighter have really roused the spirits of all the fans. Listen to them. And that's going to not just pick us up, but you can imagine the effect it's going to have on Yusuf himself.
So I don't know if our viewers realize this, but I want to point it out. Here we have, this is the case with Sanda. Fighters are not allowed to go over to their corners during this sort of technical addressing equipment.
Did you see some schooling in there?
That's right.
Now the fans are really behind Yusuf. Let's see what he can do.
We have both. We have a large China contingency here, urging their fighter on, and also hometown favorite here being urged on with both of these fighters
really getting behind it now.
Within striking distance of this round.
Well, he's got the kick.
Yeah, but Xi is just a little bit too good to be pushed off the Lei Tai from that far in.
Second time he's tried that. Wow, and almost a very dangerous slip for Yusuf. Oh, that was pretty thumping. It looked like it was a clean connection, but Yusuf showing that he's tough as nails. Still within striking distance.
And this is just the first minute we finished of the second round.
Wow, that was some quick hands.
A lot of fighting. Beautiful hands.
So the referee sees that clinch is going nowhere. Calls stop.
Both of these fighters realizing that they have to be strategic in that attack.
Well, that looked like a great kick, and it was scored.
Well, Xi was able, when Yusuf went down with that right leg, Xi was able to attack so quickly with the thigh kick and earned him 1 point.
And he's put himself back up again with 22 seconds left now. And that's going to stop the clock again.
Yeah, until he calls stop, it's still wearing down, and this is where Yusuf needs to be able to fight out of that clinch if he's able to.
Well, that was good hands from him there. A few points, not enough.
Xi feels it. He knows that
he's now moving. Would you look at that? He takes the gold in an unorthodox Chinese fashion in the end. And that just is testimony to the skill of Yusuf, because he really scared him. Celebration and elation. Now, what do you make of that last few seconds? Chinese fighter running around the Lei Tai.
Well, he knew that those points were very, very close. We've seen people try and push fighters off the Lei Tai, which is very different. Everyone who can wear a clock down in the sport wears a clock down in the sport. So Sanda was no different. By mixing it up, he risks losing his edge, and he's fighting for a gold medal. So if it meant
a big salute from the Chinese coaches to all of the Chinese team, and as Tony pointed out, all of the other competitors in the Chinese team have actually lined up in front of us right now as well. It's awesome to see a lot of the teams around us that have filled up the stands. Now, moving on, we have and by the way, that is China's 4th gold. There was one for Luan Zhang, one for Ling Ling Niu, one for Yuan Li, and now Ji Hui Zhu has also picked up 8 fighters from China, remember? 4 goals so far.
That means another silver picked up by Indonesia,
Yes.
our host country.
Now, Uchit Sharma from India, he's India's best chance for a gold here, up against Arnel Mandel from the Philippines, who's probably the Philippines' best chance for a gold as well. What a fight.
And Sharma just got the...
Uchit Sharma is already up on the board. He's in the red.
He is.
Arnel's in the black.
But Arnel has the fall off.
Arnel also has the memory of a very big KO, which was he had in the semifinals.
Look at that struggle to try and get him down. Arnel showing that he's willing to stay. It's a good balance. Sharma can stoop so low and stay. And there he's able to finally get Arnel down for black side down. And so far, Arnel having trouble getting on the board with some scoreable techniques.
Yeah.
There was a throw, so he's now on the board with 2 points. So hopefully he's found a little bit more of his rhythm there.
And this is now striking distance. All these fights so far on the final session, session 9 of the 13th World Wushu Championships have been close.
Sure, this is what you expect at this level of the finals. The scoring is lower in most cases, except for where we had that big mismatch.
Yeah. Wow, how about that? Uchit Sharma.
You see these guys, these experienced fighters, dig their feet into the Lei Tai and become...
Yeah.
That's a beautiful throw there from the front by Uchit Sharma.
So now that has given him a good 5-point advantage with about
right.
30 seconds left. Uchit Sharma, a big star in Indian MMA. Here he is fighting the disciplines of Sanda without the cage, of course. There's always that chance of being pushed off and doing very well.
Arnel still trying to figure out how to get in scoring range there. Uchit Sharma, good movement on the Lei Tai, and he goes down so low. He's actually going down, grabbing the leg.
And he's strong.
He's off.
So with the 2 push-offs, Arnel Mandel is saved going down from the scores, but that was a great round from Uchit Sharma. He was already ahead by at least 6 points.
You'll see Uchit Sharma drops down. His bottom is sort of below his hips when he drops down.
Yeah.
He's that strong in his drop to grab the leg. He's not leaning forward. He literally drops down and grabs the leg.
So now Arnel Mandel can take a few things from that first round as to how he'll approach the second round. The real problem he has to deal with is the frenetic energy of Uchit. As soon as he's in the Lei Tai, he's either pushing you or he's coming forward with the big punches, and he's very reactive like that. And I think Arnel's been trying to get into a more steadied pattern, and Uchit's just not letting him do it.
Well, you see some restless energy over there with Arnel. He is ready. He's first up on the Lei Tai. He's really trying to make something happen. He's had some exciting fights here this week.
He has indeed. Last 3 days of action, all these 10 categories of men's Sanda have been played out to this day. And there it is again, that frenetic energy from Uchit. But well held by Arnel. He's now 2 points up of 2 judges, or 1 point up of 2 judges.
A roundhouse kick, thigh kick there has put Uchit Sharma on the board with a couple of judges. Not everyone saw it cleanly. It's actually a thigh kick on the inside.
Look at that. He went low, as you said, and just pushed
He
up.
drops down. I want you to watch how low he drops down when he shoots. Many others shoot in for that leg and they're leaning. He actually drops down.
And that's just a lot of forward motion, a lot of leg power in there as well. It's giving him a good couple of points. Daylight with 1:17 left, but still more than enough time for Arnie Mandel to come in.
That time,
he's down.
That time he actually lost his balance.
And now that means that Arnel Mandel is tied up.
Goes down.
And here he comes with some punches, and that punch caught him. The punch caught him. He's getting a forcible count. He's got his hands up. He's all right, he was just clipped. Well, that was a much slower
kick. He realizes he's down, but he realizes that he has a round already in his pocket.
Well, we have a chance here for a deciding third round. Possibly. They're both off. But Mandel now ahead on two of the judges' cards. Tied, split on 2.
But they're with 55 seconds with a very determined Uchit Sharma.
Well, he's looking a little bit slower since he was caught for that forcible count, but not so much. You get the impression that a 70% Uchit Sharma could probably still take on.
He just got a push off in his pocket, though.
Wow.
And 2 points. So that closed some of that gap.
And he just maybe got caught again.
Right. So you see that Arnel's fighting a much better fight. This is about the third time that Uchit Sharma has
fallen over.
That's right. Yeah. And those 2 points. Now it's not an off platform, but those 2 points.
Well, this round is now going to Mandel.
Look at Mandel really fire, and Uchit Sharma still trying to, and he does. But that's 1 point
because both went down.
Right. So we have Mandel ahead. Well, he was ahead, but Uchit Sharma has earned a couple points and a push off. Red side.
Well, look at
because his foot
has
had already touched, and then he leaned back in.
So both of them now with 1 push off. Uchit Sharma with a forcible count against him, and the scores at 10-8, 7-8, 11-12, 6-13, and 10-10. 15 seconds left.
But you do see that Uchit Sharma is
scoring.
He's scoring, but he's slower. You mentioned that he was slower. They're putting a lot out there on the line in second round, and he's still scoring, and off the platform. He's off the platform. He's off the platform, and Arnel Mandel's come back, and we have a third round.
Now this raises some big questions. It's our first deciding round of the session. The biggest question, Tony, is the fact that we saw there Uchit Sharma get clipped and become slower.
Look at here.
Well, it was easy off. You saw in the background his coach has come up now. How?
बार-बार क्या कर रहा है नीचे बिल्कुल नहीं जाएगा हमारे साथ सुनो तो जीत जाओ आराम से वो सारे तरफ मारे जा रहा है तो खाए जा रहा है अभी टाइम के बारे में सिस्टम में बचा लेकिन नीचे पकड़ना नहीं अभी.
Well, Tony, you're the global Sanda translator. It looks pretty much clear what he's got to do. He's just got to stay in it, but he looks slower now.
Well, he's winded, and this is a case where Arnel may be a bit inspired here. He just came back and put himself in contention for the gold.
Now, remember that this is the best gold medal attempt for both of these countries, India and Philippines, here at the 13th World Wushu Championships. One of them's going to get it. And for a second, we thought that the frenetic energy and pushing power of Uchit Sharma would do it, but now that's been lost in the second round.
Well, he just earned 2 points there, and he's about to. You see, that's his strategy, and he got 2 more points. You see, that's his strategy. He's going to put his own glove on.
I was just thinking that. You see, he kind of leant down afterwards.
Oh,
he picked it up.
You spend more time training than in competition, and you just put your own glove on there. So he forgot all about the tape that he needs on his laces.
He's got a little bit of a rest while he does this. He's sitting down a little bit, but do you think he's just going to go for the 2 push-off to the gold? He's got 1 now.
he's
Oh, he's
going
got the takedown, yeah.
He's going to go for takedowns to earn his points here. He's not
already, yeah.
using his legs and he's not using his legs and his hands to score points at this point, but he is very sure about being able to shoot in and get that leg and pull Arnell down, and he's been successful with it. Look at the points.
Yeah.
Arnell's not on the board with our second judge, so Arnell will be interested in getting some points here.
About a 3-point difference that Ucit has, mainly from that takedown. He's standing off here. Arnell's coming in.
Well, it's Arnell's fight to gain
win,
the points.
yeah.
That's right. Sharma showing us a couple of thigh kicks, but nothing in scoreable range. And there is Arnell trying to get on the board, and he did.
He does. He's now 2 points, maybe 3 points back.
So still a lot of time, and good hands from Arnell. He has to be careful because
well, it looks like Sharma is all over the shop
but
right
look
now.
at Sharma. Sharma just showed us.
Well, he went down. What a fight we have here. And now, how did that transfer to points? Well, I can tell you that Arnell Mandel is very
Look at
close.
that roundhouse kick. He just scored with 2 more points. So Arnell Mandel is really in this fight scoring some points. You'll probably see Ucit Sharma. Look. There's a problem there just in terms of his stability. He's going to get another count.
He's getting another forcible count, and he's very, very tired. He's got one hand up.
He's wobbling. You can believe that Arnell sees that.
He's imploring that they let him keep fighting.
Right, yeah, but Arnell will be all over him. Look at this.
Well, go straight for the
But
leg
he's
again.
strong enough to try and get another push off. He's holding on. Look, he's wobbling on his feet, and he's still hanging in there. What a champion there in Sharma.
But now the points have gone to Arnell. But
Arnell's down for 1 point.
Wow, with 43 seconds left.
That's a lot of time in Sanda time.
Both these fighters just going toe-to-toe right till the end.
But you see that if Arnell has a little bit more energy, he would be able to close this out.
He's
trying
going
to
for the push.
off,
He
pushes him off. But that's
this is just the first one.
That's just the first one.
But you've got to wonder with
33 seconds.
Wobbly legs.
33 seconds. What he did is he earned himself 2 more points, but they're tied with judge number 1.
Yeah.
So these 28 seconds, Arnell has to make sure that Ucit Sharma doesn't turn these into points, and he actually just landed underneath Arnell.
Unbelievable. And so Arnell,
he has to stay away from that edge. Arnell, you saw him go to the leg right away. So this shows you the fatigue in Arnell because
he's allowing that to happen.
Ucit Sharma is just fighting on fumes here. He's trying to push him off, and he pushes him off, and he's over.
Got the second.
Oh my goodness!
It is tragedy.
The second push off there.
Tragedy for Ucit Sharma. The scores are 12-10, 8-11, 10-10. He was so close.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable, and the Philippines earn their first gold medal. And what a fight it was.
That's it, what a fight it was. Sharma was wobbly and could have been counted out, so he left everything there on the late time. So great for both of them.
Really well done from both our performers, and Ucit Sharma just, I swear, Tony, about 45 seconds into his legs were weaving around. It's amazing how he managed to stay up. A silver medal, another silver medal for India, and our first decided bout. And we literally haven't got time to catch our breath because now we have another massive fight coming on. But just one last piece of praise out for these two fighters, Ucit Sharma from India and Arnell Mandel, because they were really a sight to behold. Up next, we have Yusof Widianto, the hometown hero, fighting in the red against Van Bao To from Vietnam, fighting in the black. This is also going to be fast and frenetic, and you can bet that the Session9 is going to be full of cheers, as this is the final gold medal chance for Indonesia.
Well, this one is, we actually have a Russian fighter here.
All right, so hold on, we've just moved ahead, I think, in the, yes, we've moved ahead in in the draw. I think this is Hong. Yes, it is Hong Jin Kong
That's right.
versus Ali Magomedev.
So it looks like
No, sorry, it was a correction. It was a technological problem on the scoreboard. We are back
That's
with
right.
this fight. We apologize for that.
that's right.
There's been so much confusion after that massive
To our viewers
fight.
out there, we were correct. The wrong countries were posted here.
We're the only two people here, but everybody else was watching that fight between Uchit Sharma and Arnel Mandel, and they were moved by it. So here we are with
Problem with technology there.
Yusof Widianto and Van Bao. And of course, for all the Indonesian fans around, they were wondering where their hero was. They've been waiting for him. Well, here he is. Now, we've seen Van Bao. He's come out. He's been fast. He's been extremely furious. This is the medal round that he's been waiting for. And I wonder what he's got in store for Yusof Widianto. By the way, that other fight that did flash up on the screen, that's coming up next after this. The
So now
defending gold medal.
we actually need to reset some things here with the scoring.
Well, I hope Uchit Sharma and Arnel Mandel realize that the stir that they caused with that massive fight, because everyone was literally on their feet for it. And yes, just going through the judges. Of course, as you can understand, wherever you're watching in the world, if you do have a flash up with technology like that, with all of these points being gathered up together and everything has to be marshaled perfectly, it's better to be safe than sorry. And this judge here now, one of the technical staff, is going around to each of the judges
It's
around the
actually
late
the
tie.
assistant head judge, Alexander from Kazakhstan.
And you pointed him out earlier, and he's now going around just to make sure, are your scoreboards okay? Are the right fighters in there? There you go. We're all ready to go. And just a big shout while we can for all those judges, some of the 20 judges that we have here for getting that. I think we're about underway now to get on with bout number 10. Yusof Widianto in the red against Van Bao. Once again, look at the Vietnamese fighter coming in. Look at the fierceness of him. Well. Early points just thrown up on the scoreboard.
The speed of both these fighters.
It's almost as if they were itching to get on after Sharma and Mandel.
Well, you definitely see the urgency. We have
a cut? No.
Well, no, this was earlier. It's not a cut. It's his bandage from an earlier fight.
From
and
an earlier
Van
fight.
was
That's
just asking him to adjust it.
I remember that fight. In fact, he was pleading.
He wanted to make sure the fight wasn't stopped.
Yeah,
he was
that's
leading.
But he's already 7 points up by one judge.
Sure, but look at the exchange from Yusof.
Fast and furious hands from Yusof Widianto.
And Van knows it. Look at him giving that distance.
He's now standing off a bit, but
with that thigh kick, that leading in with the thigh kick.
And I think
so.
Are they going to check that again?
Probably going to take it off. No, he just took it off. It's interfering with his vision. That roundhouse kick, and look at that, almost down into a half split. What beautiful balance. So he got the points for the thigh kick, for the roundhouse kick, I'm sorry. Nice hands there.
Fists of fury from Yusof Widianto.
Beautiful roundhouse kick in there, and the same thing.
Well,
wow.
that's almost twister. That's literally the balance needed for it. 11 points already scored for Van.
He's scoring most of those points
from the thigh kick.
That's right, thigh kick and the roundhouse kick that you can hear against that chest protector.
There he is again, trying to flick out that thigh kick. And then he literally just lunges over with the right side for that right cross.
There's
the kick again, captured nicely, and this time, well.
Well, Yusof is really tuned into that back leg roundhouse kick, and when he can catch it, he catches it, but when he doesn't, it's scoring points. And there's that left. We see that Van is equally strong off of his left and right. So he's able to score off both legs. That's no question about that. Yusof has just been able to capture one. What a strong right hand.
That was very strong. And so Van Bao has made some really good moves forward here in this first round. 12-7, 11-6, 9-4, 11-7, 9-5.
That's an
Unanimous
active,
in the
that's a
end.
pretty active fight, though. This is what you expect to see in the finals, bringing their best, their A game, each of the fighters.
And again, as we've seen before, just every space in the stadium is currently full with Indonesian fans, and oh, look at that, just picked him up.
Kamu kejar tapi tidak nyerang dada nilai. Karena nang masuk, kamu udah dapat nilai, clean. Tendang dia.
Jangan dipakai body kami.
Wow, look at that for a fighter. Half eye closed, he's in a gold medal fight. And I can tell you on the Indonesian side that the general gist of that conversation was to just not let him in, not let him in with the thigh kick, not let him in with any of those punches. So round two. Well, that's
Great
nice to see.
respect from
That's
both
nice to
fighters.
see.
It's the second round of a gold medal match and a gold and silver, and you still see that respect from each opponent. Both fighters training for just this moment.
Well, there's that big kick
roundhouse.
again.
Yes.
Interesting disparity in the judges' scores early on, 20 seconds in.
We see Yusuf showing.
Well, great from Yusuf Widianto.
Showing his hand speed, and that's good. That'll keep him in there. There he is again.
Yeah, and
That'll
there's a
keep
kick
him in
as well.
there. It's still not scored, not clear enough, but that one should be
hit.
scored. There's one of our few takedowns. By Van.
Van standing dangerously close to the edge of the Leitai.
Well,
now he's fighting back in.
Look at the exchange of punches that Yusuf is showing us. Here's an instance where these guys have been through 4 days of fighting, but look at the energy that they're putting out here in round two. Yusuf almost caught that foot to make Van pay. He's been able to take him down then. And Van just received an admonition for clinching. There you
look
go,
at that, firing outside of the clinch.
Each side. So you see, with this adrenaline rush, not so many clean techniques as we're used to seeing from these fighters, but they're fighting on pure adrenaline now.
Oh, Van is shading it. Maybe not with that takedown. That's really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Yusuf Widianto is now scored off two judges, and he's behind by 1 point off another judge. He's tied with the other one. So a good exchange here for the Indonesian. Could see him force a third. Wow, what a kick to score.
That just scored him enough points to go up.
And I think now, yes, we are. Well, look at that. Van was raising his hands, but it is a split and unanimous decision for Yusuf Widianto, and we do have a third round. And yeah, the big group, the chants of Indonesia. And that was a quick Vietnam over there as well.
Tendang, jangan tunggu lama-lama. Oke, tunggu dia pakai laga. Dia sudah capek, kamu harus berani nendang. Nggak kuat banting dia.
Well, he did it.
Well, you don't get much better than the third round in the finals.
That's right. And that's already better than Moria Manalu. She lost 2-0. And Yusuf Nienob, he lost 2-0. So something really for the Indonesian fans here to shout about. And this, of course, the last Indonesian fighter we'll be seeing today. Their last chance at a gold. Wouldn't it just be a fairy tale story if they could pick up a gold here? Now remember, Van thought he'd won that round. He had his hands up. So here it is. Can Indonesia, through Yusuf,
Beautiful roundhouse kick and a takedown. So listen to the fans erupt. Yusuf knows that Van is tired, so he's taking advantage of that.
And he gets a push-off as well. This is the best chance.
You can believe that he'll try and take advantage of that wild card.
Van is shaking, he's buckling, he's down. And Yusuf has streaked into a 10-point lead with 20 seconds in. The kicks are landing. There's another takedown, more points. It's 12-0 for one of the judges.
And we're into the first 25 seconds of the fight.
What a turnaround to be if Van Balto could get back into this. But right now, Yusuf Widianto is riding the surge of the noise you can hear at the Istora Senayan.
Yusuf is scoring at will here with Van.
He's literally, Van looks very tired. Not coming in as fast anymore. He's taking these crunching hits. 16-0, 17-0. Oh, we thought he'd come back, but wow. And the fans are loving it. Their last chance at a gold medal, and it looks like they might be on their way. Big kick and punches, and he's almost off, almost. 21-0, 15-1, 13-2, 15-1, and 14-0. I've got to ask you, Tony, is there a chance that this might be called?
No, it won't be called. It won't be called at this point. He hasn't taken a heavy punch yet. They're looking at him and they realize he won a round. It's not that he's not able to respond at all. It's just that now if he takes too many tough punches to the face because his hands are down, it would be called. But
well, Yusuf Widianto is.
Well, actually, I see the head judge looking.
He is miles ahead at the moment. He's looking for the push-off. He gets the push-off. And Indonesia have, with their last attempt, scored a gold medal, earned it well and truly with a massive performance by Yusuf Widianto.
Well, a massive performance to come back, but what heart did we just see from his opponent, too? That's a beautiful...
The cameras are out, I can tell you now.
It's a beautiful display of guts by both fighters.
It's brilliant. It's fantastic. Fantastic. It's what they wanted to see. It's what the fans wanted to see.
That's right.
And his hands are up in the air. Yusuf Widianto, the gold medalist, against Van Balto. A 2-1 win. And coming so quickly after that Uchit Sharma Mandal fight, we're onto a real run, because this fight coming up now is the defending gold medalist in the 60-kilogram category, Ali Magomedov, taking on one of the really powerful Chinese fighters that we've seen, Hong Xing Kong. We watched this morning. He had a knockout yesterday, and now he's up against the best in this class. Hong in the red, Ali in the black. And you can hear the Chinese team just below us willing their fighter on. This is going to be good.
First strike by Ali and a flurry of fists.
Wow, what balance. And the referee had to hold Ali back there.
Well, when you're in the finals like this, there's a penalty. When you're in the finals like this, sometimes the adrenaline just goes too much.
Now Ali just fighting off 1 foot at the moment.
Right, he knows that he has both fighters. Listen, look at the fighting in the clinch.
This is the toughest fight we've seen yet. 22 seconds gone, and the points are rising.
So this is gamesmanship that you see, that fighting in the clinch, to see if you can do some damage. Both opponents know that fighting out of the clinch and fighting in the clinch.
Wow, that is
surprising
amazing.
down.
We were talking about how difficult it was to get Hong Xing-Kong down, yet Ali just wrestled him down. There's the back fist.
Yeah, but look at the timing. Now, Kong looked over at his corner, figure out what he needs to do. He just scored some points there.
Ali has been here before. He's won the gold before in the 2013 World Wushu Championships, defending champion.
You can believe he wants to hold on to that.
For sure. Wow, does the referee just...
Well, this is where it's important for the referee to impose the guidelines of the fight, because when you have aggressive fighters like this, you call ting. If they're still fighting after the ting, there is a penalty that should be called. So we saw that earlier, and there's a thigh kick to inch some points up.
Now the interesting thing is here that Ali is the one that's rapidly risen with the buffer.
Look at this. This is the second time that the referee has had to say something to him about it. But that's just that adrenaline. He realized that he's looking at a fighter that's scoring as much on him. You see,
wow.
You're watching
two masters at work, really.
Well, Kong stepping back and punching as he steps back. Look, every time he touches his glove to something, but look at how evenly these fighters are matched across the board with the judges.
And the great thing is there are fighters all around us now, and they're actually recording this fight.
Well, for everyone, hope they realize that they have World Wushu TV.
Yep, well, they will do. I think that's probably just for personal. Well, look at this. 8 seconds left. And it looks like, it's the closest of calls. I think Ali's done it. 13-10, 14-11, 14, 9, 5, 8, 8, 12, 8.
Looks like he may
Looks like he's just shaded it with a warning as well. And look at that. Well, 3 rounds scored to Russia, 2 rounds scored to China. Now let's have a little fly on the wall as we look at the replay. Look at the balance. Almost. And that's that warning that he got. Now let's listen in.
他不是有个正灯吗？你怎么把它弄出来呀？把它晃出来，晃出来才是打嘛。前面的谁也不要打，不要像我的那个比赛，就让前面怼他，打完上去揍他，打组合拳加鞭腿，打完组合拳要接他腿呢，他有一腿你老知不知道？明白了吗？没事没事，不要想了，啊。
And there's Ali, the defending champion. Look how psyched he is. Unbelievable scenes. We get to round 2. Big shout from Ali as he gets back onto the Leitai. What a fight this has been.
Here's the case where you see that upper gear that both fighters have.
Ali just keeping Hong away with that push kick.
Yeah, but he scored some points there.
He just refuses to be picked up.
Beautiful, beautiful the way he blocked that kick and ended with a thigh kick of his own. Edging up in points. Edging up in points too.
Hong now shading it, but just by 1 point.
That left hand should have scored a point, and it did with some judges. There, you see Kong sidestepping a little bit and getting a left in, and sometimes a left and a right. He's using his hands more, which is the motioning that you saw from his coach. He's got good hands. Don't know that he's made use of them as much. And both off the platform. So you see the scoring with 1 minute, just under 1 minute in this round left, and look at the low scoring means that some things have changed there for Kong in terms of, there he is answering with the roundhouse kick, and look at him answering with those punches, and he gets the push down.
He's dropped Ali. Ali hits the deck.
There's a spinning kick. Spinning kick. Kong actually answered with a punch, not scored by all of the judges.
Oh, we could be.
That thigh kick, you see him answer with a thigh kick.
Yeah. 45 seconds left, 40 seconds left.
Right. So you see a little bit of momentum lower with Ali, and then momentum surging there with Kong, who's had to resort to his next gear. Look at how open Ali is a bit.
Now, this means at 20 seconds left, Hong has built up enough of an advantage to force a third.
If he can press the issue here. A thigh kick answered with a punch. Right thigh kick and left cross. Look at Kong.
Yeah.
Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Look at his reaction time. Able to block that push kick that was getting in a little bit earlier. You see Ali's hands low and just waiting the clock down.
Well, Ali has never had to face this third round so far in this 13th World Wushu Championships, and what a performance there from Hong Xing Kong. Great, 10-5, 10-3, 8-3, 6-3, 10-8 against the defending champion.
Он тоже устал, братан, он тоже устал. Вначале не двигаться, ничего не делать, понял? Вначале боя не делай ничего.
Малаши бей в корпус, чем прямой удар. Рука сразу малаши, кинул сразу малаши.
Эти ноги держишь, остаешься. Из-за этого лоу-клапска, из-за этого отдал раунд.
Мишка,
ты лучше соперника выиграл, нет, ты был.
手不见，手。
他就一上来你10秒，我给你轻一点，后面他都比了，完了啊，好，前面不要中分，前面不要中分啊。
Well, the atmosphere here is absolutely palpable. It's electric here in Session9. The defending champion in the 60-kilogram class, Ali Magomedov.
When you see fighters at this level able to force a third round.
Yeah, he's literally been pushed to the limits.
Right.
And now Hong Xing Kong, who's impressed so much. He's had his knockouts, he's had his tough fights. So this could be his shot at glory.
This is our third rounder of the afternoon. Look at him reaching over with his hands. He's really using his hands effectively. Both fighters scoring with punches. In that round, thigh kick. That roundhouse kick blocked. And a thigh kick that sent him down.
Wow, was that low?
Thigh kick that sent him down. From here, it didn't look low, but it was a well-timed kick.
Well, it's looking like it may have been, but wow, look at that sudden change in atmosphere.
That thigh kick, he's been using his thigh kick all the time.
Well, it's a massive point difference for this stage of the fight. Hong now some 5, maybe 8 in some cases. Points clear.
So
But this is the defending champion. He's won gold here before.
he eked out a side kick there just at the last second.
And let's see what he's got.
And he's pushed off.
Wow, he was very, very close to the edge. So
That's 2 points. That's 2 points.
and a wild card.
Not just a wild card, but it's 2 points. And that cushion is even more important because you won't see unless he has that advantage at the edge, Hong needing to use that. He hasn't gone to that, but that earned him 2 points and his opponent was too close to the edge.
So a different fight than he expected
Fought
for
out of
Ali.
the clinch. Ali fought out of the clinch and got 2 points with that roundhouse kick. So he's inching up with his points. 52 seconds is a lot of time. That punch, you see, Kong didn't try and push him out. And Ali is really tired on his leg. He's turned to his corner a couple of times now. Look at that. There are punches that are scoring from both men in terms of, you see Ali holding and looking over to get some coaching. This is where you depend on your corner to try and help you figure out what to do. You see where he is. You don't see Kong forcing the issue. There's Ali.
He's not letting himself. Yep, he doesn't want to do that off. He looks a little bit more tired now.
He does. He had enough strength to stay on the lei tai. Kong willing to exchange.
And Ali's just willing himself to stay on at the moment, but that was a good kick. Scored with it.
It's a good
20
kick.
seconds
He
left.
did score, but Kong blocked that time. It's the same technique after the break. Not as much speed, obviously, as you had in the early round, and then Kong takes him down.
The takedown.
That's right.
And that's double digits for Hong Xing Kong. 14-5, 13-5, 12-6, 10-6, 11-6 with 14 seconds left.
Right, what a way to come back in this third round for him.
And Ali is looking like he might be spent. He's had
He
a
looked
good...
at the clock, he realized the 7 seconds. Tried the spinning kick. Both fighters still standing their ground. Both fighters
fall over at the end.
go down at the end.
But this means that it's just a silver medal and not the gold.
But look at that embrace from his coach.
Yeah, for sure. He's really had a great week, has Ali. And for this man, Hong Xing Kong, well, we were talking about him and really giving him a lot of praise. He looks towards the rest of the Chinese team, which means it is a 5th gold medal for China. And this one has been taken back from Ali Magomedov of Russia, the defending champion, who is now the silver medalist at the 13th World Wushu Championships. Wow! Tired much? I don't think so.
That's after 3 rounds of grueling fighting.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
What a way to come back. What a way to come back.
So we have as we move on through the fight card, Seongmo Park versus Jifuzu, sorry. Another impressive Chinese fighter, and this could be the 6th gold medal for China.
Well, we know that Sung Mo has great legs and also great hands, so it should be an exciting fight. Ji was pretty oppressive in his fights. He didn't let up much.
Well, there have been just a string of great fights in this final session 9 on the Sanda Lei Tai. So Ji in the black,
Both fighters.
Seongmo in the red.
That's right. There you see Ji answering that thigh kick that Sung Mo didn't make with his own and mixing it up with their hands. Punching will be key for these guys, as we just saw in Kong. Look at the way they answer each other.
Well, there's a hook kick.
He just used a hook kick against the kicker, so look at that. When you see a fighter whose hands are his feet are as fast as his hands,
Yeah.
you know you have some kind of special fighter there. You see these fighters at this level fighting out of the clinch much more.
So, Wushu, as we've seen him, just in the first minute, has already put up a decent amount of points that he can build on.
Listen to that thigh kick.
And
Can't remember, was G our fighter that took the fighter out with a thigh kick?
Yes, it was, the inner thigh, and he just buckled after that.
Yeah. That inside thigh kick.
Wow, how about that? Sungmo Park.
Actually, he gets a forcible count because of that punch.
And don't forget that Wushu also had the knockout over Yahan Sleapsu as well. He's a very handy fighter indeed. And he's already hit double figures with 4 of the judges.
Yeah, G is a little fired up. He's a little fired up. He was punching in the clinch with some ferocity. We haven't seen,
There's that kick again.
That's right. We've seen, there is Sungmo throwing more kicks and earning points with it. To this point, G has been more aggressive with his kicks, earning more points.
So 17-3, 9-2, 14-2, 11-6, 15-1. Most of those points were just built up progressively and steadily by G, as we've seen him do.
Yeah. That was the punch. That was the punch.
That was the punch that
left.
put Sungmo. Well, it was actually a little bit more of a trip, but let's listen in corner cam. So as we get into round 2, China 1 up.
China knows that he comfortably held that round. So doing more of what he just did. You just saw that inside thigh kick, that powerful inside thigh kick, and leading with his right. Look at that. He's been able to keep Sungmo back. There you go.
Wow, there's a
Sungmo,
big kick from the Korean.
It was actually, he caught him at the right moment coming in, so his weight wasn't on his feet, but it got him 2 points.
Everybody just wrapped by this. And the points currently actually favoring Sungmo. He's doing well.
Well, Sungmo has been more effective. He's been able to use his legs more and earn 2 points.
Well, we haven't seen that. Wushu knocked back. More importantly, it's a point. I wonder if he's been shaken.
2 points. 2 points that he got for G going down. Again, a strong punch while G was moving. G's been moving forward, and Sungmo has been able to catch him as he's moving forward a lot better this round. So now you see G a little bit more hesitant in going in.
A little bit more
earlier,
cagey.
there you go.
Once
He's,
bitten, twice shy.
Letting loose with some of his own techniques to inch the score up. But Sungmo doing a little bit better to stay out of the distance. Trading kicks and punches. I think Sungmo has gotten a little better rhythm here.
Wow.
Took a lot of work to get that big man down, but he got the 1 point. Sungmo still leading by 1 judge.
It is going to be
that thigh kick inside.
good.
That's his money shot. And Sungmo, and he's going to get it over Sungmo at the buzzer.
Well, this could change things. Yes, it means he goes ahead with 1. And by the looks of it, it's too close. No, I think he's done it. He has done it. 3-2, 10-4, 7-6, 11-9, 7-8, 6-9. But it was still decided in the last few seconds.
The crowd still not sure what to make of it.
Until it is declared by the ref. What a fight we saw again. But it is China's 5th gold medal of the, correction, 6th gold medal. And of the 8 fighters they have represented in this draw in session 9, all of them have brought home gold. Really good performance there. And he didn't need a 3rd round for it.
That was a nice left hand from Simon. Look at that excitement as that left hand caught him.
And that's what he's going to remember now. Mohsen Mohammad Saifi from Iran taking on Ali from Turkey. Mohsen in the red and Ali in the black. Still to come, the great Muslim Salikov, Gao Feng Fu, the massive Abdrimov Kwan, and Kun Zhang versus Ali Abdul Khalikov. I totally forgot about that. That's coming up next. It really is turning out. Russia and China definitely the countries that have been represented the most on finals day. But China, of the 8 fighters, well, 6 of them have already delivered the best. Well, how about that? 10 seconds into the bout.
It's a pretty impressive display.
The Iranian fighters have been favoring the takedowns and it's been working for them. And there's another one.
You see motion really moving with those takedowns.
And could this be a 4th gold for Iran? The 3 Iranian women have already delivered.
We saw Ali get his own takedown, but what has to score some points beyond that. There he is trying. Nothing made it.
He's
going to
looking
go
for the push-off. And he's not going to get it.
He actually...
Almost a reversal. Wow, wow, wow.
It's a beautiful takedown. May not be scored.
But the others were, and that's already given him a 6-point advantage.
It was a little bit too late, but it was a beautiful takedown.
Interesting. And all this is just aiding Mohsen's quest.
That's right. Ali still hasn't scored much beyond that takedown. So most of these punches have come out of action. Most of the points have come out of action. There he is with his hands. Now he's changing and got a good left there that made him stagger back for motion. But Ali just showed us the hands that got him here. A little late in the round because he only has about 25 seconds to make something happen to try and save this round. But that was a good display of his handwork. Both fighters realizing how dangerous they are in the clinch.
Yeah. 14 seconds left once the clock starts up, which is now.
You hear Turkey trying to will their fighter on.
The 10-second beeper.
This is where Ali needed. He needs the points. Motion is well ahead.
A good few seconds where Ali could have scored there, but he didn't. And in the end, it's a 5-3, 8-5, 9-4, 9-3, 5-4. Unanimous red score. So Mohsen with 1 foot towards the gold. The bronze medals in all these categories, of course, already decided. Let's listen in.
Aynen yumruğu vur tekmeyi bağla. Bekliyor çünkü yorulacak. Senin iyi olduğunu biliyor, yorulacak, korkuyor, bekliyor, puan alıp bekliyor. Akıllı dövüş, yumruğu gir, tekmeyi peşine vur. Bir iki yumruktan sonra bas ona tekmeyi. Tamam. Dövüş anasını satayım, 2 dakika. Tamam baba.
Now, it's interesting that Ali was just held back from going on to Day5 by his coach. Any reason for that?
I was busy looking at our fantastic corner cam and didn't see that.
It didn't look like anything too serious, but look how fast he's come out now. Looking to score some early points.
Ali has had more difficulty earning the point, so he is the person that really needs to change strategy here, because Motion has already shown us, and look at that. That throw was almost off the safety padding.
That's how strong it was. And this has given him an unanswered lead.
Well, he's going to try and throw him off the platform again. He went off with him this time. But what he's shown us is that he's able to sort of unroot Ali, and you'll see him try it again.
Well, went low that time.
Well, Ali got the point from the sort of loss of balance from Motion, but you see Motion going to push him off. Ali's determined.
Bending.
Look at, these are 70-kilogram fighters. They're not a pushover.
They're absolutely the best term you could use. Absolutely not pushovers at all.
That is a beautiful takedown by Motion. Earns him 1 point. So this is where Ali needs to use the time to score some points. And there is Motion getting him off the platform, and he's won the round again.
He's won the round with 55 seconds to spare. And he knows he's 1 round closer. And that 1 round has taken him to victory.
Great respect for the fighters.
Yep. And you can see how happy he is. Well done. So that is Iran's 4th gold medal this afternoon. Fantastic performance. Now this is one of these matches that we were looking forward to. Kun Zhang from China in the red taking on Ali Abdulkalikov. Both of them have knocked out their opponents. And now
this is the kind of super match that you look forward to seeing in the finals.
And this is going to be followed by a really super match, but with Muslim Salikov featuring as the main star. But that's going to be after, well, hopefully 3 2-minute rounds. Oh, it's just a really eerie silence for a second. So early points going to Ali.
Ali, Kun has him off the
just
platform and
literally
very
picks him up, and look at the stare. That's more than gamesmanship.
well,
That's
he just,
determination.
And
he's going to try it again.
he just took Kun down, and Kun didn't like that, so he just showed him what his grappling looks like. Look at
Look at
the
that
way,
back fist.
and
He's looking for another push off.
he's showing Kun that he knows how to work the Lei Tai, but Kun's not backing off of it.
No, and Kun also has a lot of other weapons as well.
And Ali gets the takedown that was initiated by Kun and takes a lead there.
Well, look at this. This is literally turning into, if I can flip you like this, then you can flip me like that.
Well, he's stretching out his lead, so you might see Kun go to something else.
That's right. Ali now about 3 points ahead of all judges.
That's right.
Kun still looking to push him off. I think he just knows that he's now stronger than him. And there he goes again. Now this, as an experienced Sanda professional,
Exactly.
I think it's a bit strange to see this.
Well, they're in the gold medal round. Ali has shown that he's tough to throw down. Kun's been thrown twice. They start tying up.
Yeah.
So the Sueja has helped Ali.
And I think that's, Ali's going to look to capture that as well.
Their corner scored actually with the roundhouse kick and closed that gap a little bit.
Right.
Just needs a little bit more technique to do it, and he's done it. He's done it. He's done it.
Wow. That was that.
And that's a smart move. That's a smart move. He caught the leg.
Yeah.
He's been caught and thrown. He caught the leg, and instead of just taking down, he took him off the platform and played his wild card.
Well, there was a little bit of a posture right at the end.
他的腿晃出来，他腿上来就接他腿，看，叫他踹你踹完，一头就是下去了，干嘛呢？你干嘛让我去担这个钱呢？再看，
Когда стоп говорят, крайне видно, и когда отходишь, не включай ногами. Ногами не включай.
是吧？那另外条路，也跑的，谁跑的呢？
Ногу показать, попади ему, хорошо, пропускай его.
Снизу пропускает, Али, снизу. Да, снизу пропускает.
Вел, 20 не доставил, 3 балла вел-то. На выход пошел, нельзя на отходах не.
Well, it is hard to pinpoint exactly where all this noise is
We
coming
have some
from. It's-
great enthusiasm in the
Yeah, we do
stadium
have
here.
a lot of fans. Don't forget the Taolu competition finished yesterday. All the focus today is on Sanda, and we've had some really good fights to please these fans. Well, Kun looks like he's going for the throw again, perhaps.
Well, Ali is wrapping up a little bit more as soon as they get in to sort of neutralize any of the dangerous punching that comes out. But you see from both of them, there's Kun leading with that thigh kick. So Kun has those tools in his tool belt. We just didn't see them much. But Ali's a strong puncher as well. That was not scored. People were a bit disappointed that it was not scored, but he had already called Ting.
So I can't remember for the umpteenth time really that we've now seen these headdresses going on. At least there haven't been that many gloves coming off in this session. A good few still, but not as many.
Well, these fighters know to hold on closer above the elbow.
Yeah, above the elbows. We saw it makes it. I'm assuming you get a better pivot around there.
Well, that was a case where they just thought the referee was going to call a break, and he just let up a little bit. Point to Ali, and he gets to push him down. And that 2 points puts him ahead on some judges' scorecard. So what you'll find,
it is close though.
Sure, it's super close, and Kun will have to build up a cushion of some points, not in the clinch, and this is what's happening. Ali has shown that when they go in that extended clinch, he's been able to prevail.
Well,
that time
finds himself on the
Oh,
floor.
that's 2 points that'll put Ali well ahead. Kun was trying to actually reverse him, but once his body touches the platform, he's lost the points.
2 of the judges have Ali now 4 points ahead. Make that 5.
Well ahead from one of the judges. So here's where the clinching's not helping Kun. Getting some points like that would.
Now that kick has closed him up a little bit.
Closed him up a little bit, but he's still trailing.
Wow.
That's a good save from Kun there because he was completely off balance.
Wow, all of this pushing towards the edge is leaving him a bit open, and Ali almost had.
Well, most importantly, he needs to. There he is. He got 2 points with that roundhouse kick, and that's
put him ahead. Yeah.
With some judges, but still.
Needs a bit more.
This is split. He needs to get some points in there.
That's it.
Earned him a couple of points with some judges, but not with others. So he's tied up. He needs some more techniques, and Ali needs to stay ahead. That roundhouse kick probably put him ahead, but looks like Ali also scored some points.
Well, now Kun is now ahead just in those last 8
his
seconds.
His corner's telling him there he is scoring with a punch and a kick. These last few seconds.
And he pulls it together right at the end.
You know, they're at the latter stages of the second round. You expect that Ali, you know, unleashing a nice spinning kick, but not enough energy to get in there in range, and Kun just dancing around, wearing down the clock.
So Kun
that elation.
And he was behind with 28 seconds left in the second round. He comes out 13-8, 12-8, 11-9, 10-8, 9-7, and it is a 6th gold medal, a 7th gold medal for China here.
That's that other gear that he needed.
But you're right, he needed to stay away from the clinch, and once he got away from that, he got his own techniques in.
But
so that's 2-0.
Great work from both of these fighters.
Right, well, here he is. Gao Fengfu is the latest fighter that is to step into the ring with this man, Muslim Salikov, who has had, am I going to do it again, Tony? I've been doing it all week. At this exact point, I've been telling everyone exactly how he is a 4-time world champion, 4-time gold medalist, silver medalist in the last Wushu championships, and then his fights have been round about 30 seconds.
Well, he deserves all of the adulation given.
The accolades. Salikov in the black. Gao Fengfu looking for China's 8th gold medal. That would make it a clean sweep.
So we know. We know that here's a case where Gao Feng has to make something happen against this champion.
Yeah. And you'd think that if there was anyone capable of doing it, it would be a Chinese fighter. Looking for the takedown, but Muslim Salikov, 31 years old. He's been around the block and he's won it all. And this so far already is the longest fight he's had.
Look at that. That's a crushing kick. But Muslim didn't even move.
Yeah. He just looks like he can keep taking it. Well, almost.
see. Very fast hands that Muslim shows us.
Muslim has made the final of the men's Sanda tournament. The last 5 editions. Massive growth. He has shifted down from 85 kilograms to 80 kilograms. That's where he fights now. .51 seconds left, and he is just edging ahead. Good
a nice
push
kick for him to earn 2 points.
Well, he scores with them as well.
That's that thigh kick earned 1 point for him to edge up. So we literally have a fight that can go either way.
Yep. Wow, that was a good combination. And there's a big takedown from Muslim Salikov.
So when Muslim's taking him down, he's scoring 2 points, and that gives him
another huge takedown.
Classic sway jaw move that Muslim just showed him once he was able to catch that leg. So just within the last few seconds, he's been able to get a sizable lead here.
So with a couple more points, 2 seconds left. 12-6, 10-9, 9-5, 9-5, and 10-3, and he was behind for a lot of that round. But it was those 2 takedowns, plus a couple of good punch combos. This was the big one.
And he's picking up a man in the 80-kilogram category.
And that was
a beautiful sweep.
Yeah. So, for a 6th time in the final. He's done it all before. You said on the first day at the office, what's this then? Is this run-of-the-mill day at the office or something special?
It's not run-of-the-mill. I mean, he definitely imposed his will, but he's in with the fighter that clearly doesn't have the same experience that Muslim has. The platform referee waving it off. He didn't see a clear kick to the groin. Platform referee was right there, and he
and it's interesting that there was no reaction from Muslim at all.
No, because the platform referee saw that the kick wasn't that low.
Well, look at those hands.
Muslim, his corner's telling him to land with those punches to really rock
Gaofeng.
Yeah.
And he catches the kick and he throws the man down.
And those Gaofeng going for a roundhouse kick to the face. He's just fighting a fighter of such high caliber with the kinds of things we saw in the other fights.
Yeah.
Just to neutralize. You hear the stadium yelling Muslim. That's a spinning push kick that was really good there. Roundhouse kick that he answered back with.
Almost caught him. He's
Muslim
ahead.
solidly at 6 from all of the judges. And there's a roundhouse kick not scored by all of the judges for Gaofeng.
That was a great little uppercut.
Uppercut, yeah.
And look at this, he's attacking from all angles.
Yeah. Gaofeng is, let's see if he wasn't able, he caught the leg, but he wasn't able to do something with it.
Oh, credit to Gaofeng for coming back with some punches.
Sure. Beautiful, beautiful punches from Gaofeng.
I don't know if it's going to be enough. 30 seconds left.
There's 30 seconds. He's even on some judges. What's happening is as soon as he throws that roundhouse kick, he's spinning and Muslim is stepping right in.
Yeah.
He caught the leg, but he hasn't been able to take Muslim down when he catches the leg.
Well,
Muslim just
that's
scored 2
in the
points
last
with the round. That's
15
right.
seconds. Muslim Salikhov scores big. He's ahead.
He's ahead. So what we see, and the clock counting down, what we see is Gaofeng hanging in here with this multi-champion.
Incredible performance. He's done it again. It's a 5th gold medal for Muslim Salikhov. 14-10, 10-6, 11-11, 8-7, 9-4. And Tony, you know what? It's really great to have seen the full fight with a great fighter that...
No, that's what's great about what we just saw.
Yeah.
We have seen Muslims fights end in 2 punches.
Yes.
Muslim, we know Muslim knows this feeling on the Lei Tai. He knows how to control the fight, and he just demonstrated that.
Yeah.
But Gaofeng just showed that he can hang with a champion like Muslim, and you'll see Muslim give him some respect for that.
It was close, and there you go. Great respect from the Chinese coaches to the world champion. He won a silver at the 12th World Wushu Championships in 2013. He's back on top now, 31 years old and looking unstoppable. I was going to ask you, Tony, at what point would anyone have to maybe retire from this? Is there a good few years left for Muslim?
Oh, well, sure. When you look at what Muslim has been able to do, but also when you look at what Gaofeng was just able to do here.
And he wasn't phased, Gaofeng, at all. So, and that, of course, stops the run of Chinese medals. So of the 8 competitors on finals day, 7 have brought back gold medals. The other ones had to settle for silver.
But he settled for silver
to a world champion, to an absolute legend.
Multiple times over.
Absolute legend, yeah. In fact, they should type in legend into his gold medal.
Well, that would have been an upset that was heard around the world for sure if he had won that fight.
That's for sure, and it would have been through our voices as well. But I think they should put legend onto his gold medal,
well,
especially.
He certainly has found a name for himself in the annals and of Sanda history here. And that's what we look for in the sport.
Up next, it could be a 5th gold medal for Iran through Amir Fazli in the red.
Well, Fazli just showed us that he can show a pretty smooth takedown. We're in 85 kilograms, so.
And it's Batok in the black, and it's Fazli in the red. And it was, in fact, I think, yes, it was Batok that, no, it's Fazli that came in with that. Yeah. 2 early 2 points. Bit wild, Tony, a little bit wild. Yeah. I'm losing my voice.
There's a bit of adrenaline. A bit of adrenaline for both fighters. It's exciting. They just fought. They just saw an exciting match.
It really is true, and it's filled up now as well.
That's right. Again, this is what these fighters came to the competition in their first fights thinking about. Moving to this point.
Wow, Fazli closing down the Lei Tai, and he's pushed him off. We saw some good moves from Dmitry Batok earlier this morning in session 8, but now perhaps Amir Fazli showing this Iranian strength again.
Fazli's a skilled fighter. Look at the way he's controlling the center of the Lei Tai, and Dmitry is still edging closer to the edge. That's what got him in trouble, and he's about to have the same thing happen. He does.
So it's 2 push-offs and 48 seconds saved for Amir Fazli. As we look here, that was one of the push-offs.
Well, he was able to save one, but this one he was right at the edge, and he just couldn't recover.
He was drifting over, but Fazli's been kind of closing off the space as well in the area. Oh, doesn't look to be too much problem.
No, he never set down Dimitrov during the round.
The Iranian fans in the stadium and the team members I can see Shabana Mansourian there.
Well, this is a great time for countries to be able to cheer on.
Yeah.
And there again, we're having a little technical difficulty, but it didn't matter. Our Iranian fighter was just able to
push him
take
off,
his opponent off. So Dimitrov twice off in the round, and Fazli has won the gold medal.
And that is a 4th gold medal for Iran, 7 gold medals for China. And we have to point out at their final asking a gold medal for Indonesia, the host nation as well, through Yusof Widianto over the Vietnamese fighter bout. So into our penultimate fight, and of course, this means we're very close to the, look at that. Give the man another medal.
Well, it's okay to do that after you win your gold medal. His coaches would have been angry if he risked himself being injured, but you could see.
He also landed very close to the late line there. I was actually a bit worried.
That just goes to show you how sure he is of his footing.
He was very sure of his footing. So sure with power behind it, he managed to push his opponent straight out. So that's a 4th medal for Iran, and now Belarus have made it to the final, and they're up against...
It's our first fighter from Belarus in the finals here. So another country added to the Czech Republic and also to Sweden. Showing us the reach of Sanda in this array of fighters and countries that know this finals round very well.
Once again, 41 nations have been in action this last week. Ilya Vachinia for Belarus is in the red, and Hamidreza Golipor from Iran. Chance for a 5th Iranian gold.
But we've seen Golipor show us some impressive fighting.
Yep.
That roundhouse kick just scored him 2 points, and
he's in trouble there.
Well, yeah, Ilya tried to take him off, but that was Golipor on one leg all the way out from roughly the center of the Leitai. Look at the height of these guys.
And exactly, and the power behind them as well. This is the 90-kilogram class. Muslim, of course, I said, in the 80. Dimitri Batok and Amir Fazli in the 85. We've been systematically going through every weight class.
Nice roundhouse kick that scored there for Golipor. Golipor here ahead comfortably with under 50 seconds to go, approaching 50 seconds left in that first round, scoring at will. Finally, Ilya able to get on the board with the thigh kick there, but not even scored by all judges. So he needs some more action in order to...
Needs a little bit more.
And that's what he was worried about, but he was able to hold on there. He's a tall guy to get down. Golipor unable to convert that into a takedown. But as you see...
Big kick, and nicely anticipated by Ilya.
So here in these last 20 seconds, Ilya is the one that needs the action to happen so that he can score some points. The more Golipor scores points, as he just did with the takedown, the greater distance he creates with that lead.
11 seconds left. There's the beeper. It's looking like it's going to Iran. What a kick.
Spinning kick doesn't score. But pretty comfortable round there for Golipor.
Must be frustrating to engineer such a beautiful roundhouse kick and only have it just, deflect and glance off the block.
Well, Jeevan, it's okay when you're that far ahead and you're winning the round at the buzzer. Right. You'll take it.
I can imagine, yeah. So, not a bad round from Ilya. Let's listen in.
Слышишь меня? На руках, Илья, не лови ноги, не надо, ты ничего не сделаешь ногами. Ничего не делаешь, значит на руках работаем. И не лови удары. Не лови удары.
So round 2.
And here's where you, again, fighting for today and for the last round in a gold medal match.
And this, of course, the chance is 1 round, 2 minutes away now from a 5th Iranian gold today.
A resounding roundhouse kick.
Everybody here heard that. Big throw, and that's how he gets his early points in,
Right.
just 15 seconds in.
Here's the difference. When Golipov moves in, he's moving in and making something happen with a takedown. Hamidreza is not able to do that each time. He's covering, but there again, down. So Hamidreza is not on the board yet with the judges, whereas Golipov has built up a lead of at least 7 points here.
Absolutely,
that roundhouse
0
kick
points,
just
and
sent him up into double digits. Hamidreza still hasn't found a pathway in yet. He's trying that, but we can see even with those long limbs, there Golipov is able to reach in and kick. Hamidreza's legs are just as long, but he's not finding the scoring range with his technique. So we're at just under 57 seconds in the round, and a couple of judges haven't seen enough technique to score from Hamidreza.
There's a massive discrepancy now, 13-0 for one of the judges, and it looks like Iran are cruising towards that 5th gold.
Right. Oh, Ilya's off. Golipov has him off, and he now has that wild card.
Oh, look at that flying kick.
Right, Ilya's.
And then he
Ilya's
throws him off
again. So Hamidreza Golipov.
Hamidreza Golipov.
Gold medal win for Iran.
Gets the 2nd gold, the 5th for Iran.
With a convincing display.
Yeah.
Golipov really controlled the fight. Congratulations to Hamidreza Golipov for a gold medal. Our gold medal winner in the 90-kilogram category.
And so that means that there's just one last category before the prizes get awarded, and that is the men's 90-kilogram plus. And here's this massive man, Abdremeov Kwan from Kyrgyzstan, who's now knocked out 2 people, taking on Motas Abdul Salam from Egypt. It's going to be a big, big fight.
What a fight for our last fight here. Stephen, this has been a fantastic time here. The 13th World Championships here in Jakarta, Indonesia. We have been privileged to see some incredible fights.
We have indeed. And we've seen, as I said, over 40 nations come through. And now, you know, we've in this last set, we'll go through the medals after this 2 minutes.
Well, I want to add to that, we have and our viewers on World Wushu TV.
Yes, for the first time ever. That's right. The digital dimension has been breached.
Let's see if Kwan's going to show us some of what we saw before.
Would you look at that? Motas Abdul Salam obviously saw those knockouts. He wasn't going to let a kick or a punch come anywhere near him.
Well, Motas has the wild card, and he's actually gone up
for the push-off.
2 more points.
Well,
there he is.
Look
at that, and then he just earned the push-off.
So that's round 1 done. 18 seconds into the round.
ضابط من الاول سمع ضابط ترجع سمع ضابط يتوضى بالهنا بتاعك الله اكبر عليك ماشي
Как только надо поднимать стики левый сбоку, и шаг назад, все. Бок, пойми. Куда? Она говорит, что куда? Куда? Тоқтат, bir udarda toқтат. Осы жоқ алында, битасы. Bir раз, ничего страшного. Так, перемес қолмен.
يلا عزيز بسم الله الله اكبر توكلت على الله الله اكبر بكل تركيز الله اكبر
بسم الله الله اكبر
بكل تركيز
We're back to the second round here with Egypt. Round one already. Let's see if Kwan changes some things here.
And he
He's
comes out with
certainly mixing it up, showing more technique there. But what does he have to lose?
Well, exactly.
And he just pushed Mozart down.
So now scores his first point.
Sure, Kwan trying to impose his will here in the fight. Show Mozart what got him to this finals match.
Well, Motaz is trying to go for that route one push kick and then push off strategy by the looks of it.
Well, he
That's a
knows,
nice
and there's a
roundhouse.
roundhouse kick, and there's a good step around by Kwan. But Motaz earning some points there in that exchange, and that's a nice thigh kick there from Kwan. Motaz willing to put that push kick out there and to score that roundhouse kick blocked. And he still has a lead there.
At least he's in it now and he's not getting pushed around. And now we get to see what he can really do. Well, he's been captured there again.
That 2 points puts Motaz comfortably ahead. Motaz building up the points there, all with his legs. He's been able to push kick at will and hold, and there is one off the ring for Kwan.
And the points now 12-6, 12-5, 13-7, 11-6, and 15-7 in favor of the Egyptian.
Sure, with 3 seconds, and he's trying to go for the push again. He's going to get it. He just did.
And so,
that's a first there when you see the coaches jump on the lei tai.
an absolute elation. And you can just see the Chinese coach down there as well, and he's happy for him. Motaz Abdul Salam stops the run of the big man from Kyrgyzstan.
Well, that big man from Kazakhstan earned himself a silver medal. Congratulations to Motaz for the gold medal.
So, thanks, congratulations and respect going to both corners. And that rounds off the action on the lei tai from what has been a fantastic 13th World Wushu Championships. Just in summary, I can tell you silver medals for Sweden, 2 for India, 1 for the Ukraine, 1 for the Philippines as well, and gold, 7 for China, 5 for Iran. Muslim Salikov bringing 1 in for Russia, of course, and the big one has to be in their last attempt after getting 2 silvers from Moria Manalu and Yusuf Nenub. Yusuf Widianto comes in with gold for the host nation, and that's just confirming the results from this session 9, the final session, the World Wushu Championships. We're going to be watching the gold medals and the silvers, of course, being given out in just a second. Divine Wally, fantastic from her. Huan Zhong and Ling Ling Liu with the first 2 for China. Sejige Shabana Mariam, immediate 3 consecutive. Another 2 from Yuan and Ji for China. Arnel Mandel coming through with that massive fight against Uchin Sharma.
Hong Ching Kong winner for China in 60 kilogram, Jifu Xu in 65 kilogram, 70 kilogram winner, Motion, and we have a 75 kilogram, also Kun Zhang from China.
And the legend Muslim Salikov, what can you say? And we're going to see them in just a second. Hey!
Hello out there.
Salute, salute. We're going to give them a salute.
Wushu TV.
Digital wall. Hey, we're on the big screen as well. Yay! Is there going to be a break? Well, that just about rounds off the action from the late tie. And as you can see, everyone is now getting ready for the prize presentation, and we'll be back with that in just a second. Stay tuned on World Wushu TV.
Fatihar.